wonderful, fantastic day. I hope things are going super well for you. I hope your week has been off to a good start so far. Hopefully your Monday hasn't been too terrible. You all know Mondays, you know, can be just the freaking worst. So hopefully they're not too bad for you. That'll be good. I would like good things for all of my friendos, you know? You know? Hi, friends! Welcome in. Welcome to Monday. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for the help buddy starting. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love hat patties. Whoa, friends! Welcome in. Welcome to Monday. Hopefully you guys have been good. I would like that for all of you. Hopefully you haven't been causing too much trouble, you know? It is Moon Day. Just fucking awful. I hate Mondays. God, friends. Ah. Put it in the list, my friend. Put it in the list. I will officially decide tomorrow how bad my punishments will be. Because I do not wish to destroy what little is left of my mental health, you know? I'm just not vibing with it. Because I am doing my best, friends, you know? I just want you all to know they're literally right in front of me. Yes. Yes. But yeah, friends, I do hope you're doing well. I'll post a little bit about I don't want to say things that have been going on because that's not accurate, but I've been, you know, I've been more vocal about mental health lately and my personal health and, you know, all that good stuff. My brother just texted me. He wants my, thank you for the hat petties. He wants my dog's collar. He wants Floof's collar because I forgot to put it in the bag. It's literally sitting like just out because I forgot. And he goes, if you haven't washed it already, he goes, if you haven't already, wash it, I guess. And then I'd like it back eventually. I bought her that collar. You know why? Because he lost the first one. Like, it was from our first husky. I appreciate it, Shadow. I don't want to hurt anybody, you know? I'm just... What did a friend of mine say? It's like... It's almost like a mourning thing, you know? Oh, I thought you brought it. I mean, so Hedgehog, I had a floof. Ago, she had cancer, sadly, and there was nothing that we could do. It was untreatable. But she was technically my brother's dog, but she was living with us. Just because of circumstances. He had guests. He had my mom at his house. My mom had a dog. The two dogs couldn't be together, so I took Floof. So, you know, all that fun stuff. I'm right. She's my Floof. Technically, fun fact, friends, he was her dog, but I bought her collar. I bought her treats. I bought her toys. I bought her everything. Because I'm good sissy, and good sissy does good sissy things, you know? You know? But yeah, friends. So, But yeah, like I'm like symptoms of like depression and stuff is irritability. And I know I have been very irritable this last week. And I am doing my thank you for the help patties. Thank you for the help patties. I don't know how to fix it. I unplugged it. When stream started, no. It was unplugged. I plugged it in before. I unplugged it before I even like did anything because I knew I wasn't gonna play Xenoblade. So, and the capture cord was plugged into the front. My microphone is plugged into the back. And I unplugged. I honestly think what's causing it is my CPU. Something on my computer is eating the living shit out of my CPU. Because when I was checking, I was at 93%. So something is eating my CPU. So I'm just gonna close everything. Operation can, how do I not have access to something? Oh. I mean, it wouldn't be Twitch necessarily, it would be OBS. And according to this, OBS is only running maybe 15%. If I, like, OBS by itself is logging in about 5.9%. All the little plugin, yeah, fuck. Input, podcast, output, alpha. I'm just gonna even be more pissed off. Friends, I really I don't know what's broken. Is this still really bad? Is it still popping and stuff? I have no idea. Close this. Close this. I don't know. I'm like shutting things down that I don't need, hoping that'll like solve the issue. Unless it is just something with the HyperX. Alright, friends, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to pause stream. I'm going to run to my garage. I'm gonna grab my Yeti. And we're gonna see if my Yeti works, because I really don't want to use my headset. Okay? So give me a few minutes. Let me run to my garage. Let me grab my blue Yeti. See if I can't swap stuff out and see if I can't fix it. Alright, friends? Hang tight. Okay, friends, how's that? Do we still have popping? Do we still have any issues? I'm not dead. But how is it? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it the same? Okay. That's probably my gain because I just randomly set it on this. Yeah, you might hear key typing until I can figure out the gain settings because I don't have it set on this mic. To be fair, you guys could hear my key typings on my other keyboard as well, so that's nothing new. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a test. I'm gonna move it right one way. I'm gonna move it one way and tell me if it gets louder or it gets quieter, okay? Ready? Is it getting louder or is it getting quieter? Louder or quieter? Louder or quieter? How are we doing? How does that sound? Quieter. A lot quieter? Like you can barely hear me? Not much, but it's there. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there for right now then. Because that means the other way it'll probably open the gain up. And that is not what I want. So until I can do a playback and I can do an official test and finagle all my settings and all that garbagey gunk, it's just gonna stay the way it is. But no popping. Nothing breaking. Everything's great. I can continue with my day and not want to just burst out crying because like I'm already on the verge of it. So like, you know, let's just keep going. All right, friends. So, since we took forever and a day, let's just jump into 14, okay? I think that's the way to do it for right now. Oh, by the way, Mr. Beakers is not working. Let me go in real quick and shut him off. I closed all of that, so I don't want to have to worry about it. This is open and it closed, so that's great. Where are you? Here we go. Turn that off. Okay. I know. Because I don't know what's causing it, so while I was trying to futz with everything earlier, I just shut him down thinking maybe that was part of the issue. So I'm just gonna keep him turned off because it's such a pain in the butt to turn it back on. So for now, it's just closed. All right, though. But welcome, friends. We're back. We're great. Tech is hating me, but we're doing good. Before I jump into a role quest or MSQ, I'm gonna do a PvP. So if you're on 14 and you're on Coral, let me know and I will add you to a PvP. If not, I'll just go into it by myself. Not a big deal, but you know. All right. Yep, wrong button. Bum, 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 bum. And this one, because this can be reopened. Okay. friends, I got a Vista earlier. I found a Vista just down the path from where I was, and I was like, ooh, let me get it. So I have 1 in 3. I can't find 2. I don't know where 2 is. All right, dance partner. All right. You're already a dancer, never mind. I will dance partner you, and I will UFO. Alright, we're doing C's, so this could go either really well or really poorly for me. I would like really well though, because I'm super close, I think, to the next one. Maybe not. No, I'm only 600 away. But if I win, that would get me at least half. We're getting there, friends. We're getting there. That mount will soon be ours. Because if I get the framers kit, then I only have, I think, 4 more to go. 5 more, I think, until the whatchamacallit, till the mount. And I would like the mount. Cool. I need my map open. I need to not be so close to my child. My God. So close. All right, we're going straight for... Yes? Yes, what are we doing? Look, I'm gonna murder somebody. I need to know who I'm gonna murder. Wow, don't push me off. That's rude. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. They got mad at Murray. Oh my God. Blue is out for blood. We're not even like in the lead. We have 0 points. I should go after Maelstrom. They just leave us be, friends. Come on, click the button. All right. I need this one over here. Perfect. This one. I don't know who I'm attacking. You seduced me? That's not cool. Maxia does not approve. Oh God. All right. Okay. Gunbreaker, you're in front of my face. Let me hit you. Eh. No eh? Yes eh? And then Viper. See, I do good murder when I can. I like doing murbers. Murbers are fun. Okay. You're all good. You're all good. I hope you are doing well, my friend. I'm okay. I am doing my best, you know? I'm doing as well as one can. Oh god, that is not gonna be good though. You've been streaming a lot at night, I think, if I remember correctly. They're going on like on the latest hours, so I keep missing you because you're on while I'm going to bed.
Good news, welcome.
Thank you for the follow, Baby Bun Senpai. I appreciate it. Welcome in, friend. Okay. I love it. It's adorable. I get it. I totally get it. Why you do it makes sense. I'm just, you know, I'm in bed. And I feel bad because I'm like, I want to support friendo, but I can't because I got CPs. All right, come over here. Plop the thing. Plop. Yeah. Once the kids go to bed, you know, the real party starts. Someone has a goatee. Bah. Because I love my friendos. Oh god. Who just... Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is really bad. My bunny. Who just stunned me? Go down, machine it. No! Leave me alone. I'm just a little kitty. I'm just a little kitty. I'm not a big kitty. I'm just little. Oh, friends, I also messed with game volume yesterday after stream because you guys had made the comment that it was low. So when we actually enter MSQ and stuff, please let me know if the game volume is still low. Holy shit, did they just shoot me? They're like, need your group. No, this Bart needs to go down. Yeah! Alright, now we'll regroup. I needed that. I feel accomplished. He deserved it. He deserved it. Alright, I gotta find my party. Alright, this dragoon could be kind of a bad thing, so I gotta make sure I take care of the... Oh, they're down. Never mind. Go, team, go. Your variety. Have you done any of the new 14 stuff? Corrupted? Where? Are you pushing me? Are you pushing me? That's just rude, man. And I died. Valid. Very valid. I gotta get back with Jason. Like, he's still an Endwalker. He's in the patches of Endwalker. And I really need to get him caught up because I want to use him for, like, raids and stuff as an alt. And I can't do that if I don't have the content unlocked with him. But I'm just, you know, lazy. Oh, shit, that's blue. Ah! Well, we came in third, so I did not get anything out of that I needed. Cool. Alright. That's such a bummer. I would have loved to, like, you know, get what I needed. 3,500 out of 55. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, friends. So we're gonna start Dynamis because valid. Yeah, you can't create new characters on our worlds. They're all locked down. Hopefully within, I think when Savage drops, I think they're talking about opening up the worlds again. Because I have an alt. I want to put a Rothgal down. Put her on Marlboro with JJ. So once I do that, like, she's just sitting ready to go, but because the worlds are quote unquote full, I can't do anything. But once they open them back up and we can travel, you know, back and forth again and all that stuff is good, I'll put her down with JJ. I'll put her down with JJ. All right. Oh. I gotta poke the Donald. He had asked me a question earlier. Ah, God damn it. Which is fair. Which is very, very fair. Donald, I went to go send you a tell and then everything closed and now I can't do it. All right, here we go. Okay. I think he asked me about this minion if I had it, and the answer is yes. But if it wasn't, it was something else, and I can't remember. Oh my goodness! She's getting so big! Okay, then yes, I have it. Great. So friends, I'm going to unlock the role quests for Dawn Trail. If you have not done the role quests, if you have not done MSQ, this could all be spoilers for you. So I'm giving you the heads up now. I'm going to unlock the role quests. I'm probably going to do them as Paladin and as White Mage to get started. it depends on kind of what the levels are for it, because I want Paladin to be my I want Paladin to be my level 100 class first. But I want to do it with MSQ, and we're only on like level 93 and she's on level 95. So, you know, so I might do White Mage. It kind of depends on what the role quests are looking like, you know, all that fun stuff. All right. Maxia, I was wondering when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon either. I've got an urgent job that needs doing, and there's no one else I'd entrust it to. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there? I'll join you shortly. Where am I going? Over here. Hi, friend. Oh no. Please stay safe from the storm. That'd be super important. Now that we're all settled, allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Brooke Avu, proprietor of Shabev Tev. I don't know how to say. Okay. Oh, so it's like a really bad storm. Please, 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 please be careful and check in when it is safe to do so, please. And thank you. Please and thank you. Those are not fun storms. We don't like those storms. All the snuggling. All of the snuggling. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across Tural and sometimes further come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, perk to the one, but the other one is still just as deadly, so just please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch was here not long ago. Okay. At least then I know you're safe. Sitting just over here, in fact, and having a conversation with most foul. Hi, Hyde. I thank you all for coming here so far from your respective homes. That's a mammoth. They have a mammoth. Oh, she's pretty, yo. Elegantly dressed woman. I love her. As this is the first time we have all gathered in one place, perhaps formal introduction is in order. I am. Welcome, welcome. What will you be having? Can we have a moment, please? We are in the middle of something very important. Now then, where was I? Don't raise your hand again. But she is very pretty. Ah, yes. I am a Pai. If you are sitting here now, it is because I have personally invited you to the passage of the Unbound, my secretive villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. It's always the hot ones that cause trouble. Villains do not often call themselves such. Nor do secret orders have their meetings in places where all eyes can see. What do you know? Your snide remark only ruined my careful constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that words are everything. But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason, to throw the world into a mirror of chaos, and then watch its nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villainous? My only interest is to punish all who've dared to mock and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. Oh, it's an Ellison, isn't it? God. Why are the pretty ones so evil? A grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you are right. At present, we are bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. And in doing so, we shall become unbound, like the birds soaring above. We shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the azure skies black. Staining the azure skies black. It's raining. It's not very blue. Ah, but sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds, and even birds must rest. You speak of finding strength. Is that why we are here, to look for it? If so, then I pledge my aid. With newfound might and my backing call, I shall win adoration known only by a hero. Your eagerness is hardening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goal a reality lay in Terrell. Across the continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Did you say artifacts? Oh, I sensed an adventurous hunt for instruments of devious devilry ahead. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Car ready, chop! I'm a bear! Rawr. I mean, we're admiring the knees. We're admiring the knees. Yes, well, to get to the heart of the matter, the objects are held by the spirit tribes which make their homes in the Tyrell continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beasts called the Tyrell for Dural, and with them in our possession, none shall be able to stand against us. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to undermine nations far and wide. The means by which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. So I see the warrior, the tanky quest. I can't... She's got to be an astrologian, so she's probably a healer. I take it there are no questions. Then let the passage of the unbound open onto the world. We begin at once. All this conversation's happening and no one bothered to call, like, the Lands Guard. Okay. They didn't order a single thing. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? I think they're dumb, but I mean, that's fine. They might lack discretion, but they seem formidable nonetheless. They left without ordering anything. Villainous indeed. They might lack discretion. Of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to the Lands Guard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference because soon we learned those unwelcome guests had teeth. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help recovering a stolen relic. Then another came with the same story, then another, and so on. By the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had one and all made their way across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Each tribe has sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands, they're at a disadvantage. That's why we've been looking for someone who knows every corner of Eorzea and beyond. Oh shit, we go back to Eorzea for these? Okay. Oh, well, this could change things. Gotta see. Now, I know you've business in Tyrell, or else you wouldn't be here in the first place, but if you could take the time to hear raw Masion out, you'd be doing a service to many who could really use a helping hand. You got it, my friend. Thank you for dehydrating. Oh my god, that wave's adorable. Thank you for dehydrate. All right. Oh, snappity snap. We're going back to where yours is. That's really gonna change my decision then, depending on what my choices are. It wouldn't be the first time I've changed classes to do a role quest. Greetings. Allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance in this matter. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Greetings. At the risk of becoming a daily nuisance, I must ask, have there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Well, I perish the thought. You've come just in time. In fact, none other than the vaulted Maxia has agreed to aid the search. Finally, a fortunate turn. So long as our sacred treasures are in the wicked hands, our home shall know no peace. To say nothing of the danger they pose to the other nations. If these thieves really do intend to stir up chaos across the seas, then you had better depart on the next ship. But before you do, it might be proper to introduce you to those who have come to Lvl in search of aid. Oh, she's cute. Lowenzik Nikiwi. There comes from a village far to the north. A single warrior cannot hope to withstand the power of her tribe's relic, so she requires a stout protector, someone that can be leaned upon when times are darkest. The heirloom that Ninepine must recover afflicts terrible maladies upon its victims. He seeks someone who commands great healing magics to counteract this effect. Oh, the bun. The search of the Shashapi's tribal treasure has been entrusted to a peerless hunter. She requires someone to act as a frontline fighter who can distract her target while her bow takes deadly aim. So is this the tank one? Oh my god, they're so pretty! And lastly, there is Chusei, who knows little about her people's ancient artifact, aside that it must not fall into the wrong hands. She seeks a mage of great power, but anything beyond that lies shrouded in mystery. Aren't you forgetting someone? Your crisis is just pressing, even if you won't say so yourself. Posture check, you got it. Thank you for the posture check. Rahulja hails from further south than even Mamuk and has traveled many days and nights in search of someone who can strike down their prey from afar. It's the only way to escape the effect of his village treasure. Did I get that right? Indeed, indeed. I do get so forgetful in my old age. Thank you, Majun. Right? We gotta look so good. 5 tribes, 5 stolen treasures. All are waiting for the aid of a brave soul. Hopefully that can be you, Maxia. I just need to know what part of the continent we're going to. That's all I need to know. Of course, I'll share all that I know on the matter. You need only ask. And know that I will not hold it against you should you choose to assist only those for whom your talents are best suited. So long as you do what you can, the people of Tyrol, and maybe even further, will be in your debt. Because, like, Maxia can go as any class that she needs to for these. But it all comes down to where she's going. Okay. I can't be a druid. The narwhal beckons. All right, I gotta go based on location here. Okay. Wait, this is stupid. I can just click on these. That looks like Rods at Han. That's definitely Rods at Han. Wait, I don't. physical. There we go. I don't know. That tells me nothing. God damn it. That looks like Limsa. That's probably closer to Soul. Okay. Thinking. Who are you? Melee? Yeah. And that looks like Kugane. Okay. All right. You don't. You just look real dang cute. All right, so I think you're where I need to go. The young woman gazes into their eyes with a troubled expression. I get to be a tank for this one. I will take it. Oh, hello. Judging from your attire, you must be the traveler from across the seas. Judging from my attire, I'm like practically naked. But yeah, that's fine. Then I suppose Brooke Eve has enlisted you to our aid. Evu. Evu. I can say their last name. Can I say Mr. Evu? That you were guided here safely must be the work of the brave narwhal who remains watchful even in this dire time. We are ever grateful for its vigilance. Also, fucking narwhal, I'm here for it. My name is Lauziniqui, and I hail from the northern reaches Shocterel, where even our breath freezes when caught in the chilling winds. Oh, I think I got the right one. Our people revere a Tyrol Vidal name. Our people revere Tyrol Vidal of a narwhal whose essence rests in the cradle of the sleepless, our most sacred treasure. Through fathomless depths it swarmed throughout rest, protecting its home from any who would do it harm. Legends tell that the narwhal could place the burden of its fatigue upon another, and thus was able to maintain its vigil night and day. So too can any who possess the cradle lull a person, willing or no, into a deep slumber, all while avoiding the need for sleep themselves. Needless to say, such power could cause untold harm in the wrong hands. Thus was the greatest warrior of our village, Tentoa, tasked with crossing the ocean and returning that which is most sacred to us. I'd have joined him, but I feared I would only be a burden, so I remained here that I might find someone to send to his aid. Tentoa has ever rushed bravely and blindly into the thick of things, leaving me behind to watch and worry. But if there's anything I can do to help him, even a little, then I must. Mr. Evu has done well to send you to me. I can tell you are just the woman to temper his more reckless tendencies and keep him safe during his quest. As luck would have it, a letter from Tentoa arrived shortly before you did. It seems he discovered that the thief made their way to a place called Ishgard. I'm happy. Vaxie is like, I get to go home. I mean, okay. Well, I don't doubt his prowess. Even Tentoa would be rendered helpless before the narwhal's lullaby. Please, could you follow him to Ishgard and find him before he does anything rash? You got it. Ishgard is like a second home to me. Second option doesn't even matter. It's just the first one. Thank you, Mexia. I knew the narwhal would guide a brave protector to our side. Lady, you had me at narwhal and Ishgard. Okay. Tentoa sails to an unfamiliar place, but despite his hasty nature, he doubtless spent time gathering information about his new surroundings before planning his next step. If Ishgard has a place like this one, where people gather to drink and talk, he might go there first. Ask for a swordswoman with blue hair and attire like mine, and I'm sure it won't be long until you find him. So he's at the Forgotten Night. Easy enough. Going to Ishgard. Going to Ishgard. Going to Foundation. Yes. No. I get to go to my favorite place. I get to go to my favorite place. I got the DM. I will post it in the Discord after stream. Forgotten night. See, you can take Maxia out of Ishgard, but you can't, like, forever take her out of Ishgard, because she just comes back. If it isn't Maxia, what'll it be? Everything, please? A lot from the Western continent. Well, I can't be going around gossiping about the comings and goings of my customers, now can I? That's a quick way to empty a tavern. But I suppose since you're you, I can make an exception just this once. Oh, glory. A lad much like the one you described walked through my door not long ago. Was asking anyone whose ear he could bend about some stolen narwhal or some such she was after. Usually you buy someone a drink before interrogating them, but not him. Nobody knew what he was going on about, but he was determined, asked where else in Ishgard people might gather to flap their lips. So I told him to head to the Jeweled Crozar. If you leave now, I reckon he'll still be there. You know him when you see him, trust me. Maxia, I kind of want to put you in, like, a shirt. Yes, friends, if you have codes that you do not intend to use, you can DM them to me on Discord and I will share them with the community, and that way they can get, like, the stuff, whether it be the mounts or the ethereal tickets or the chocolates, what have you. Because I know there's a few people here that do not play, or do not actively play at the very least. Hot-blooded youth. At least he looks warm. Yo, Noble, back the fuck off. Bunch of useless, by the narwhal's horn. You'd think manners keep people warm for how desperately these people cling to them. And here I'm trying to rid their city of a thief. Yes, it seems you know me, but I don't think I've ever seen you before. I remember. Just be a tank. Just be a tank. Or we're getting Beastmaster soon. You gonna be a Beastmaster. It's a limited thing, but it's still a Beastmaster, you know? Laos and Nikwi sent you? Even across the ocean, she can sense when I'm in trouble. Well, I won't deny a helping hand, especially one with our blessing. I'm having no luck getting information from these people. Seems there are unwritten rules regarding favors that no one's bothered to tell me. But 14! Ooh. I know the thief traveled here, but that's where the trail runs cold. I thought it'd only be a matter of time until they used the cradle to commit some misdeed or another, but it seems nothing is amiss within or without Ishgard's walls. I have only a description to go off of, although it's availed me nothing so far. A woman of a race known on this land as Elizin. She has striking red hair and eyes of the color of rust. A scar dominates her forehead and a mole rests upon her lips. She came to my village posing as a scholar with an interest in the cradle. Although she gave us a name, I know now it was a lie, just like everything else that spewed from her mouth. The bounty of meat, vegetables, and fruits she offered was worth its weight in gold to us. After the cold snap we suffered last year, we couldn't afford to turn her away. But looking back, I realized how brazen her deception was. Although she wore the robes of a scholar, she moved with the poise of a predator. I marked her as a fearsome warrior the moment I laid eyes upon her. Of course, she wouldn't have been able to travel so far north on her own if she was unseasoned, so I thought nothing of it at the time. It was my first misstep of many. That's all I know. It's not much, but if you even see the smallest scrap of a clue in there, it'd be a damn sight better than what I currently have. Maxia, use your connections! Use your connections! This is your home, girl! They eat out of the palm of your hand! Maxie could be like, hey everybody, I gotta find somebody. Go. Have it done in minutes. Few scholars study in Ishgard without passing through the ashy place. If she feels even an ooze of guilt, she would seek penance at the St. Romuald Cathedral. She doesn't give a shit about the cathedral. She'll go in there. Its guild sword would be known among the knights of the congregation. We're going to the congregation! Knights, was it? I suppose that's what you call these deadly-looking fellows clad in steel. Yes, you may be onto something there, but where would we find one willing to speak? I know! At the barracks near the tavern. I know the way. I'll meet you there. I don't know what race that is. I don't know what race that is. Oh, I am heading in the wrong direction. The cow people? Yeah, we don't have cow people. We got cats. We got a lot of cats, and we got lizard folk. Maxie, where's your other gear? There it is. Apply. I just don't want you half naked or running around Ishgard. You know, I just... Where are we going? Where are we going? Back to the Forgotten Night. No, wait, I lied. We don't have them either. Oh no, I am right. I was looking at the wrong waypoint, going, wait a second. No cow person, cat person. Why, mistress? What brings you to the congregation? Hello, 'tis me. This passage of the Unbound is not a name I have heard before, but if one of their number has brought an artifact of great power to Ishgard, we'd be ill-advised to suffer their presence. We shall act on this information at once. If there's aught that would threaten the peace, then it is our duty to root it out. Consider the knights of the congregation at your disposal. Hell yeah, bitches. Thank you for hearing us out, truly. Now, does anything about the description we shared ring a bell? I mean, to be fair... To be fair, you're looking for an Elvisan woman in an area that 99.8% of people are Elvisan. It's kind of a little harder than it sounds. Okay. An Elvisan woman with red hair and the eyes of rust. Wait, you said she bore a scar on her forehead, yes? And a mole? No, it could not be. Oh, fuck. You know who she is. Well, such information is usually privy only those within our order. Pray understand my hesitation. Maxia, grab them and shake them. Wait, weren't you listening to anything we told you? She's too dangerous to be left alone. This isn't the time for secrecy. I know I'm a stranger in your city, but I can't stand by while innocent lives might be at risk. If you can't trust Tentua, then trust me. He's right, a little danger justifies, but okay. Then trust me! Trust me! I've saved all of your lives multiple times! Come to me! I went red mage for you people! You were right, of course. If the hero who ended the Dragon Song War is not worthy of our trust, then who is? Very well. Master Tentua, pray accept my apologies. Although you may not be Ishgardian, your desire to keep its people safe is plain to see. We shall place our trust in you, as Maxia has. I'm glad we can see eye to eye. Now then, what do we know of this thief? Your description called some back old memories of a knight named Leofin. Leofin? Merely recalling her story makes me ill at ease, for the mark she left upon our honorable order was blackest pitch. None know of her whereabouts since she was expelled from the congregation. Oh, that's great. I had thought living with the shame of her deeds would be punishment enough, but if she now consorts with villains that threaten the very foundation of order, then 'tis clear we can suffer her freedom no longer. I shall inform my superiors of this development and suggest that the congregation does all in its power to track down Leofin and place her in custody. If we learn aught of value, I promise to share it with you at once. Really? That's more than we could have asked. I suppose we ought to consider what to do in the meantime. Care to join me over there, Maxia? Where are we going? Back to the bar? I mean, okay. Where am I going? Over here. Look, people are doing the quest. Maxie is not alone. So we have a name, Leofin, a former knight of Ishgard. That means she knows how to hide herself in the city well. Grasping about at straws won't get us anywhere. My own unfamiliarity does little to help our chances. We may have no choice but to wait until the knight discover a lead. Nevertheless, I intend to spend every waking moment learning more about the city and its workings. As for you, I only ask that you be ready to move at a moment's notice. Until then, be well. Maxie's like, I live here. I have a house, like, just down the road, so, you know. Down to us eyeing each passing Ishgardian with curiosity. There you are, Maxia. I've been walking Ishgard streets whenever I've been able, and I've taken to searching for any sleeping people. You see, the land I'm from isn't much warmer than this, and people who know not to tempt fate by dozing off in the open air. Even those blind with drink manage to find their way home somehow. I figure the only force powerful enough to overcome that instinct is self-preservation, would be to the cradle, so if we find a sleeper exposed to the elements, it may very well discover Leofin nearby. I can't imagine she brought it all this way just to remain idle. It's a tedious prospect, but we need to scour every back alley and shadowed walkway before anyone catches something much worse than a cold. Mistress, I bring good tidings. Hi, Mr. Knight. The Temple Knights wasted no time in distributing handbills across Ishgard containing Leofin's description. These efforts have already bore fruit. We but recently received a report of someone matching her features being sighted. Woohoo! Really? Where? She was sighted near Camp Dragonhead by a patrolling sentry. He described a woman with red hair and a distinct scar on her forehead. The outpost can be reached by passing through the Gates of Judgment and heading east. Once there, speak with Sir Eugenax for the full report. Okay, we got this. Easy enough. I knew she'd show herself. Let's hurry. Let's go. I think I have a new mount I can try out. Okay. Alright, we're going to Dragon Head. Doing the Dragon Head thing. No. Don't use the ticket. Just teleport. I was like, shit, where am I going? Wait, I do have a mount though that I want to see if I have. Oh, did I actually use it? Shit. Oh no, it was the Ark. I'm gonna put the Ark over here because he's like 3 feet from me. Wait. Hi, Mr. Knight. Ah, I was informed you were on your way. This is concerning the report by one of our sentries, yes? He cited a woman matching the description in the handbill sent by the congregation. She was heading south along the footpath, but that is all we know. Wing Pearl! Yes? What? Hold fast. I shall send aid at once. Let's go aid our people. What happened? A shipment of supplies was waylaid by monster beasts. A contingent of temple knights should have been protecting it, but something is amiss. They need our help. We would be in your debt. The shipment was attacked on the road west of the observatorium. I shall muster more knights. Please go find my men before any lives are lost. Alright. Give me the Ark. Hell yeah. This is a really cool shippy mounty thing. I will admit. Okay. I wasn't paying attention and I might have missed my mark. And drop. Friends, give me 1 second. I just got a really nice comment on a video on YouTube. Like, it's so nice. It's so sweet. I do as a cry. I do as a cry. Okay. Adorable. Too far away. Oh, I'm too far away. They should be close, right? I'll search the other side of the river. Maxie, you search further down the road and keep your weapon at the ready. Come on, Ocean, we got stuff to do. Hyde is a big whale friend. He keeps trying to get me into it, but it's just not gonna happen. I will play WoW when he plays 14, you know? I won't lie, I debated it for like a hot second when a bunch of others had gotten back into it. I think because of the one like dragon patch or something like that, but obviously I didn't get into it then, and now I really have no desire to. Yeah, the dragon flight. I am not having connection issues, as far as I know. I'm just having really sweet comments being said to me on YouTube, and it's adorable, and I love it, and I appreciate it. This person likes my videos and likes how positive I am about the game. Ah! I get that. All I grew up on was the toxicity of all I grew up on was how toxic WoW was. And even if that changed, it hasn't like deterred my thoughts. And when I watch people play it, there's just something about it that I'm just like, eh. I've heard Classic is really good. Yeah, and no money. I don't support Blizzard. The only thing that got out of me was I bought Overwatch, the first Overwatch. But to be honest, I never really played it. Classic's a good one, because that's when, you know, it was decent. Before all hell broke loose. That sucks. It's gotta just be you. I don't think I'm having any real issue. Classic is involved. Doc, Maxie is back in Ishgard. Nothing matters anymore. And she doesn't have to change classes. Yoshi P has heard our prayers. It only seems fair. You saved us. We were almost... I got you, boo! Maxie is like, I got you. Don't worry. Yeah, get him. But a moment too soon. Wait, so we're both fighters? Like, we're both tanks? Okay. The wide eye watches eternal, and eternal is asleep and bestows. I want to see this narwhal. Oh, we only lost a night. Wait, are they sleeping or are they dead? We were too late. We failed. We failed. Maxie doesn't like losing people. That's kind of her thing. No, they're not. Just look. They're asleep is all. Oh, well, that's good. Good, good. Our trusty chocobos suddenly became unsure on their feet, and the wagon toppled onto the side of the road. There was nothing for it to do but to fix the damage on the spot. The temple knights went to secure the area, but before I knew it, each and every one of them had fallen asleep where they were standing. Then the beast attacked. It was just me before those snarling fangs. Time to wake up. Sleep here any longer and the cold will have you. Wow, just slapped him across the face. Damn. What happened? We fell asleep, but we were patrolling. He must be mistaken. A temple knight would never shirk his duty so. Are you calling me a liar? I saw you fall over on your ass with my own eyes. If it wasn't for his quick response and the bravery of these warriors, we would all be food for the vultures by now. Congregation will hear of this declaration of duty, you can be sure. Oh! Now hold on a moment. They aren't the ones to blame. A sacred relic of my people was stolen and... Ah, now isn't the time. Sorry, I forget I said anything. No! Tell them! Whatever dizziness overtook the chocobo seems to have passed, so I'll resume my journey once the carriage is repaired. Assuming my guards are quite refreshed, I believe we can make it on our own. Please return to Camp Dragonhead and warm yourselves. Warm yourselves, Maxie's in booty shorts. It's no coincidence that the giant birds and the two guards took leave of their senses around that same time. This is the work of the cradle. Then you tell them that. Because, like, why get the knights in trouble for no reason? That's not nice. But even if Leofrid was here, she is no longer. Let's return to the city and consider our next steps. Welcome back from the ad, friends. Welcome back from the ad, friends. Alright, where are we going? I mean, it's also a private server. If a private server is like overloaded with toxic people, that would be really depressing and I would just cry. Oh, I'm going back to Ishgard. Boop. Let's go back to Ishgard. Bum 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 bum. We have received the report of the incident near Camp Dragonhead. Two of our own sleeping on duty by the Fury. But it's not their fault! It's not their fault! Don't yell at them! Had you reached them even a moment later, this day would have been much darker. Although it pains me to say those two should be punished as befits the magnitude of their negligence. If I may, I don't believe the blame rests entirely on their shoulders. The cradle of the sleepless was used against them, I'm certain. Ah, yes, you said it possessed the power to lull others into a deep sleep. I admit that would explain these exceptional circumstances. Regardless, they were still bested by the enemy, and their charge was almost killed as a result. Punishment is the only recourse. That sucks. I see. A harsh stance, maybe, but I can respect that you don't treat your duty lightly. But they didn't do it on purpose. Well, if you learn anything else of Leofrin's plots, please let us know at once. Even though we didn't find her, I'm glad we were able to save those soldiers. Thank you for coming for us. Nay, 'tis the Temple Knights who owe you thanks. We shall continue our search, and rest assured you shall be the first to know of any developments. Maxia, there's more I would tell you about the cradle. Things I should have told you sooner. Join me over there, and I'll do my best to fix that mistake. Maxine in Ishgard, she's so happy. Now you've seen with your own eyes what I've only been able to describe. The narwhal's lullaby can put even hardened warriors into a restful slumber. They may as well be defenseless as a newborn babe, but even with such power, my people have never used it to attack our enemies. Its sole purpose has always been to keep a single person awake, an eternal guardian who would never sleep, never rest, the wide eye, me. For 10 years I've been awake, training day and night to gain the strength I have now, the strength to shield my people. Of course, another must receive the weariness I cast aside. The shut-eye, you've met her in fact. Lozan Kiwi. Out loud. I need pronunciations. As I've been awake these 10 years, she spent the better part of her days in a deep slumber. Her brief periods of wakefulness are spent exercising and eating so her body doesn't waste away. And so we've barely spoken, despite how much I depend on her. When we were young, we'd spend our days exploring the mountain paths, but that time is long past. Telling you all this now, I realize how very little of my life has been dedicated to my own pursuits. Nikwi and I both have devoted ourselves entirely to the protection of our village. That explains your skill. How did Leofrin steal the artifact from such an accomplished warrior? Don't you miss her? How did she steal the artifact? Like, did you freaking, like, hand it over to her and be like, yeah, you can study it for observation? Well, all about that. No, I have no excuse. It was my own fault it was stolen, and I'll bear the burden. A protector must take responsibility for his charges. But we don't have the luxury to dwell on regrets. I see now that although my people never use the creative for ill, wicked hearts can twist anything towards evil, and that's something I can't tolerate. The very thought that this might happen again makes the bile turn in my gullet. We must bring Leofri's schemes to an end. Okay. Does it go 3 or does it go 5? It goes 4. Oh, okay. Good evening, Memlon. Welcome in, friend. How are you? How's your Monday going? Memlon Maxie is back in Ishgard for questies. She's so happy. It brings me the serotonin. Honestly, it kind of depends on who sends it. If you're like an active chatter, I'll trust you. If you're just a random person that's like, here, watch this, I probably will have it screamed. Tentoa has worried expression on his face between sleep and death. Ooh. Just the person I wanted to see. I'd like to ask your advice on a certain matter, if you don't mind. It's been a while since my last letter to Lauziniqui. I wanted to wait until I discovered something worth sharing to write her, but we're still completely in the dark. I don't want her to worry, but I don't know what to tell her. Tell her you're in good spirits. That will suffice. Whatever you write, don't make her wait too long. Good spirits. Sleepless and Ishgard. It's not as nice as Sleepless in Seattle, but, you know, they get points for trying. You might be right. Silence might make her think that something terrible has happened. All this gravel. All right, I'll start right away. I may not have much time left. Oh, don't misunderstand. It's nothing so grave as that. It's just the last time I used the cradle was before it was stolen. Luckily, I'm still as alert as I've ever been, but it won't be long until I must dream like any other. That will give Leo free reign while I'm helpless in bed. That will give Leofin free reign while I'm helpless in bed. There is no quarry more dangerous than one who doesn't sleep. We have to see this through before that happens. Yes, please don't get me banned. Please don't get me banned. Axia. We have received reports that several groups of temple knights have fallen afoul of what can only be your stolen artifact. Several, let me guess. They were all guarding someone else. You'd be correct. It is the duty of a knight to protect those who cannot protect themselves. If we fail at even that most basic function, then our honor means nothing. As if the incident near Camp Dragonhead was not shameful enough, the knights in these most recent attacks were left in quite promising positions. Were they touching themselves? Oh shit. I love this. I love you, Ishgard. Yet the weight of embarrassment is a trifle compared to the guilt we would bear if any innocent came to harm. The Fury was merciful in that respect, but we would rather not see these incidents repeat. Yeah, I do as a cry. You get me banned, and I do as a cry. Still, while the Temple Knights must work to repair their reputation in the days ahead, 'tis a far cry from bringing Ishgard crumbling to its knees. Truth be told, the methods of this passage of the Unbound leave me mystified. But Leofin was cunning, if nothing else. Till we can discern her true motivations, we have little recourse but to wait until she makes a mistake. Perhaps she gets her jolly seeing people humiliated. She may be testing the limit of the artifact's power. Perhaps she gets her jolly seeing them humiliated? I mean, she buried someone at like a snowman. Many among the knights have suggested the same. Leofin may be part of this esoteric order, but she has ever been one to put her own interests first and foremost. The cradle is a tool of peace, yet Leofin uses it for childish pranks. She makes a mockery of its secret power, yet we have to get it out of her clutches. And to do that, we have to start asking the right questions. This new information makes me wonder, why has she focused her attention on the Temple Knights? I have pondered the same. Posted at Camp Dragonhead are knights from many houses of repute, including it's Monday, I can't fucking read! Including House Portant. Maxie is like, yeah, that's my home. Being a formal temple knight herself, Leofin doubtless knows the habits and training. Perhaps that makes it easier for her to exploit their weaknesses. Then if we follow the knights, we may pick up on her trail. It's not ideal, but it's the best we have to go on. Well, a large contingent of knights has but recently been dispatched to Korthus. You remember the Gorgon Mills, yes? It has lain abandoned ever since the heretics were driven from it. I mean, hopefully we don't have to do any stabbies, but, you know, if need be, we'll always add one to the roster. Yet there is ever the risk that unsavory elements might infest upon it once again. Thus the Temple Knights plan joint patrols on its premises with other contingents. If you speak with Sir Redwall at Falcon's Nest, I'm certain he would be glad to have you along. Hello, Mr. Gold! Maxia is living her best life in fucking Ishgard right now. She's so happy. Just so happy. Alright, go to Falcon's Nest. Ugh. Bum 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 bum. I was going to walk for all of 2 seconds, and then I was like, nah, fuck that. Never mind, I don't wanna. Is that Maxie I see? Of course you are ever welcome in Falcon's Nest, yet I do not believe I know your companion here. Indeed, whispers of the Temple Knight's humiliations have reached even us here. Falling asleep while on duty, I dare not believe the stories, but it seems there was truth in them after all. To hammer? To do the bonking? Okay. No, you never have to apologize. You never have to apologize, my friend. You just being here means enough. You don't have to be like on time or anything. I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me. They fell asleep, true, but it wasn't their fault. We suspect they fell victim to an enemy wielding a powerful artifact. Now, the rumors fail to mention anything like that. If it can lull even trained warriors to sleep, then we must treat it as a serious threat. Nevertheless, if one knight falls, another is always at its ready to take their place. So long as the artifact cannot put an entire regiment under its spell, I believe we are well positioned to combat it. Okay, sounds good, Shadow. Sounds good. Interesting. The idea of your allies falling in battle doesn't seem to disturb you at all. Where I hail from, a single warrior is responsible for the safety of his entire village. Wow, look at the detail on his face! Holy shit! I just looked at it. Look at that. That's a high quality update right there. I love it. I love it. Make no mistake, we will not doubt our allies' mettle, and we will mourn every loss, yet each man and woman here knows that if they must quit the battle, another sword just as fierce will take their place. To know that an ally is at your back, it would allow you to fight with abandon. Now, you believe this Leofin might take interest in our activities at the Gorgon Mills, yes? A party has already left, accompanied by a group of Temple Knights. If your suspicions are correct, then they are all at risk. They are at risk. I would ask that you follow in their tracks and ensure that they have not fallen victim to foul play. The mills can be found to the north, just across the Black Iron Bridge. The party should be arriving there soon, conditions permitting. We have to reach them before Leofin does. Alright, let's go help the Temple Knighties. Whoosh. I'm a transformer! Doopa-da-doopa-doopa-doo. Alright, there's the Bridgie Bridge. Maxie is very familiar with the Bridgie Bridge. And then... You know, for two propellers, this feels like it goes really slow. But this is also like at the very end of the map, so yeah, no, that doesn't help us either. Oh, I passed my thing. Oh, they're out. We're too late. They're fast asleep. Bet Fredwald gave the impression that there were more. These knights must have been lookouts. way should awaken them, but keep your eyes peeled for Leofin. I'll rouse these once, Maxia. You search that building yonder. Come on, Ocean, we got a job to do. Look at them seeping. Look at them seeping. They're so tired. All right. Who the hells are you? How'd you get past the guards? Wait, I can't go in here? I can go in here. That's interesting. Why did it stop me? Oh, shit. All right, we're doing one of these, and this, and that, and this. It's you. Thank the Fury you arrived when you did. Those thugs struck us with their backs turned. I assumed the Temple Knights were protecting the entrance, so I wasn't as cautious as I should have been. Were they killed? Maxie's like, no, they're just sleeping. Taking a nap. Sleeping? I've heard the stories, of course, but I didn't think they were true. Whomever is behind this, I'm sure they didn't count on you showing up. For now, we shall tend to our wounds and then finish our inspection here. Maxia, I ask that you join the knights outside and wait until we're finished. Okay. Maxia says, okay. I want to see this woman. Oh. Oh, she's fucking pretty, yo. I mean, again, never seen an ugly Ellison. But what a ragtag team of bandits. As I thought, just when I was becoming bored, I sighted a familiar face among these slumbering knights. I simply had to come and make sure it was you. You finally found the courage to show yourself. Hand over the cradle now, and I won't kill you. Now I'll murder her ass. What the fuck? She does a leapy shit. What did they call you again? The wide eye? You must have had quite the journey to come this far. Careful, Maxia. This is our quarry, the thief who sold the cradle of the sleepless. This is Leofin. It was so good. I love it. That is your ally? Where they're in nimble hands, they may seek your artifact for themselves. It matters not, I suppose. Before you both throw your lives away, I suggest you think for a moment. Is the cause you fight for worth the sacrifice? So few of us know true freedom. If there is aught you would grasp with your own hands, do so before they wither and your eyes shut for the last time. The codes and rules that would bind men are mere illusions. Open your eyes, truly open them, and you shall see a path all your own. Only a fool would waste their life in the struggle of another. Quit spouting nonsense. Nonsense. Perhaps I am here because of another. After all, Abai, who came to me at the height of my debauchery and welcomed me into her devious brotherhood. She guided me to great power, yes, and now I lead others upon the unbound path. Yet, truth be told, I have little interest in seeing where it ends. To tear down the world's nations, Ishgard among them, and usher the world into, well, what does it matter? Yet I do derive great pleasure in shaming the Temple Knights, and seeing the snickers and jeers deflate their pompous strides as they walk down the streets. If this artifact can hasten their fall from grace, I believe I shall keep it. Get him! Get him! Get him! Go Super Saiyan! Do it! I will know it. I know the path I walk, the one that leads you to your downfall. Hello, Mayhap! Mayhap Maxia's home and she's kicking ass and she's loving it. It's so good. And I won't abandon it. I'll take the cradle back. Get him. Get him. And then you'll what? Oh, he fell asleep. Oh. Oh. dear, you seem to have lost your train of thought. I know you cannot hear me, but if you want your artifact back, I might suggest stealing it from me while I'm asleep. But considering the burden I have just passed to you, that opportunity may not come for some time yet. Why, I feel absolutely transcendent to think the shackles of fatigue weighed so heavily. Alas, it appears the artifact needs its own repose of sorts. No matter, I have learned more than enough to take my next step. See to it that this lot is disposed of. Just the least you can do for the freedom I have given you. I'm gonna murder these people. I guess that's what explained why they went like Mad Maxy themed, huh? If I gotta deal with these bad boys. Mayhap, it's a pretty Allison. It's so pretty. Maxie doesn't know how to feel about any of it. She's like, but pretty Allison. No, this is what she wears at home. She's good. She packed her essentials. And they're dead. Now slap him. Punch him across the face. Oh, slap him across the face. Do the slappies. Try as you might to rouse Tentawa, he seems completely detached from the waking world. What? Ocean, sleep on him, or lay on him, or kick him. I'm gonna have Ocean sit on him like an egg. It looks like you saved us twice today. Thank you. Maxie is like, it's what I do for my people. But what of him? Fast asleep, just as we were. Could this be what Sir Firmbilt warned us of in his report? Maybe. If you read those damn reports, you would know they were true, but whatever. I see, then those stories are more than just wicked rumors. I suppose there is some small comfort in the fact that our enemy tipped their hand without causing loss of life. While the drowsiness made my eyes heavy, my ears could not mistake Leofrin's arrogant voice. If she would not scruple to attack former comrades in arms, then she has fallen further than I dared imagine. Yet we bear the blame for allowing her to get the upper hand, and in so doing put innocent lives in danger, another black mark on our order. 'Twas only thanks to you and your companion's efforts that the snow was not stained red this day. At the very least, allow us to carry him to the congregation. Maxie is like, okay. I could put him on Ocean's back, but this is easier. Our work here is done, so we shall accompany them back. We shall accompany them as far as Falcon's Nest. Maxie, I pray return to Ishgard and look after your friend. I almost wanted to say pray return to the Waking Sands, but that's in the wrong part of the continent. We're going back to Ishgard. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I know. Where are we going? This way. You know, I got really, not really excited, but I got really confused the other week because I noticed people were talking to Firmlibert. And I was like, huh, I wonder what quest they're doing. Not knowing that there was like Dawntrail stuff here. Because I wouldn't have assumed as much. I would have figured it all been, you know, New World stuff. But I'll take it. Full glad am I to see you well, Maxia. I understand you come fresh from an encounter with none other than Leofin. That is me. Master Tentawa now rests on the second floor. We shall stand vigil by his side every moment until he opens his eyes again. We should not have to wait long, but if you wish to check on him, please do so at your leisure. There is another matter to discuss. Just before your departure to Gorgon Mills, it seems there was another incident. A group of criminals was released from their cells. Their guards found in a deep sleep. Doubtless Leofrin was behind this. I don't know. I've never played it. And doubtless the ruffians you clashed with were those self-same criminals. Leofrin is gathering those who bear a grudge against the Temple Knights to her side and using this animosity to her advantage. We now know for certain that Leofrin is the mastermind of these attacks, and that her aims to chip away at the very foundation of the Temple Knights, our honor. When I shared these revelations with my superiors, 'twas decided that none would speak publicly of the artifact and its powers. The passage of the Unbound seeks to overthrow the nations of the world. One obvious method to achieve this goal would be to stoke the flames of unrest among the common folk, thus sinking Ishgard into a myriad of chaos and distrust, not unlike the blasphemies of the final days. So long as these failures are placed squarely on the shoulders of the Temple Knights, we can avoid fomenting a more abiding mistrust in the nation's very core. For Ishgard's peace, I would gladly suffer any disgrace. Go get nuggies. Or do you want like a mealy meal? Because like, nuggies are always good. Nuggies are always good. The question remains as to whether we can apprehend Leofrin before she tears her reputation to tatters. While Metatenta slumbers, it falls to us to search for clues that might point towards her whereabouts. Seafood's icky. Seafood's icky. 96. Okay. So is he sleeping upstairs? Can I actually go see? Seafood is so icky. You guys can have all the seafood. I do not want it. I don't even want it a little bit. Look, he's sleeping. I can't even poke him. Don't even let me poke him. Actually wants to do pokey poke. Look, I love you all and your opinions matter. Except seafood. Seafood's gross. Alright, so Maxia is done with those quests for a little bit. So now we're going back to Tyrol. Actually, no. Where did I leave off? Earthenshire? Earthenshire. Alright, friends. So we have completed what I can of... What do you mean Naxia broke your heart? Because I doesn't like seafood? I'm sorry. Nothing personal. Seafood just gross. But friends, we are continuing MSQ. I'm actually gonna pause really quickly and take a little stretchy break and grab more water, and then when I come back we'll jump into MSQ. So this is your spoiler warning. If you are not past the level 92 quests, you're gonna be hit with some spoilers. Thank you for the hydrate, my friend. So go stretch, go get a drink, go get a snack, go do good things for yourselves, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, friends, with MSQ where we left off yesterday. All right, my friends, hang tight. Welcome back, friends. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Alrighty. No, you. Alright, friends, I'm gonna attempt. So, yesterday, as I was ending stream, or right after I ended stream, I should say, I accidentally clicked the button, which enters a cutscene. Luckily, I was able to, like, force escape the game, and the cutscene restarted. So we're good. We can watch it together. And Maxia, look at this, friends. Look at this. Look how cool she is. Yesterday, we were able to get all of the air currents in Kuzumaka. We're just missing the one quest one, which we'll get during MSQ, which is perfect. We tried to get the ones for Yokopacha, but the compass keeps trying to take me to one that I'm not close to. So when I'm in like the village, like when I'm walking and looking for it, it keeps pinging me to one that I actually don't have access to. So I need to get it so that way I can have like full access to everything. So we're trying, but we're not getting very far. Hopefully soon though. Hopefully soon. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Third promise. Oh god, I didn't do it. I'm glad I caught you. Redakwick asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Uh-oh, huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. Okay. We'll go back. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Perhaps there was complications? Well, let us wait a little while longer. I love Wooklemat, but I don't trust her to not stay out of trouble. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wooklemat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. She's like Maxia, friend. She gets lost easily. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? We're getting voicemail. We're going to voicemail, friends. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. 'Twas Redakwick who had business with her, yes? I don't know how to say it with the Q. And of course none of it was voiced, so I don't know how to say the name, and that's very upsetting. Take the arc. Nothing against you, Ocean, but oh, never mind, it's just stupid. I don't have flight. Yay, I sold things. Where am I going? Wrong direction. This is really cool looking, though I am very confused as to why at every mount we could have Yoshi chose this one. Ocean, I'm sorry, I should have taken you, baby. The arc is so slow because I can't fly. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wicklamet. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Redackwake did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. We're short a promise? Where's Limichi? Is she not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? She came back on her own! That thou shouldn't worry for thy sisters understand. That shouldst worry for thy sisters understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. Thank you, Ariashe. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Maxia and I should work together at least to better facilitate communication between our groups. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. Wicklamet, how'd you get lost? We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. And if I had known that's what would have happened, I totally would have waited. I wouldn't have lost my mind yesterday clicking the button. Lost promise. Kona is anxious to begin the search for Wicklamet. If Limachi was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Redaquai swears she didn't see her. In which case, it's entirely possible that Limachi never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. I will fly, I'm so close. Maxie gets to murder people today, friends. She is so excited. She gets to murder people. The third promise, Moby has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tonawata with brightly colored hair? Moby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a Palu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bench on the road. Abandoned, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here. Though I wish it was otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tonawata messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and the Limachi... Limachi? As my brain just blanks. Limachi is a very real danger. Come, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like to word with this peddler should they still be around. Alright, let's go, Ocean. This is a job for the best boy. Look, it feels like so much faster than the Ark. I don't know why, but it definitely feels faster. Boop. Ba-da-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, cross this, bloop, cross that. And we go here, and here, and here. Nope. Nope. Ocean's like, no wet feeties for me. Oh god. Wet feeties. And I just want to be able to fly, and the only way I can fly is if I do the story quest, which I'm trying to do, but I'm not there yet, so who knows when I'll get it. But it is really exciting because I want to fly. Boop, ba-doo-doo, boop, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo, boop. Are we there yet? The dew spawn bank. Oh, I have been here. Oh yeah, duh, it's many fires. I knew that. I knew that. Alright, here we go. Oh crap, I gotta take tourist photos in Earthenshire. Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel, Kese, who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Predations? Well, Kise and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. You were warned about bandits. Little wonder he went after Limachi. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakise out of hiding. Then when he comes sniffling about, we will catch the rat by the tail. Done. Maxie is like, I'll think about it. All right, I'm done. I sold. An excellent plan, and I have just the right amount of garments for your disguise. At a specialty discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Kona, you look so good. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Akise is a coin hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We'll let him strike and then we spring our trap. Brondu? I don't know what that is, but I like electrolytes. Oh, Maxia, you're in the wrong clothes. There we go, problem solved. What plants crave? Oh goodness. This is maybe why my plants keep dying. Time to play our parts. I was told not to fall behind, and I'm not, but I'm walking faster than Kona, which is kind of problematic. I'll play walk. I have not. There. The Chabral fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you've put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. In fact, I've never even heard of it, my friend. So, like, I love you, but I have zero idea what you're talking about. I can't spell happy. There we go. A rare gemstone from that He's sorrow merchant, you say. I envy the prophet. He must have made such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I have not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. A good start, but I would make certain Wakise is aware of me. Let's continue. Enthusiastic moblin. Yeah, there we go. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, Baxia. Alright, let's do this. Boo ba doo ba doo boo. The Hitsara sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smells. Moby is happy for your happiness. Moby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingle shine he must have made. The jingle shine, friends. You gotta have the jingle shine. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. I think Kona's having too much fun with this. Where are we going? To Cheery Palu? We're going to Cheery Palu. Do you see that cheerful Palu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. The passing peddler has the very gemstone you sought for your collection. That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and learn some. I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Look at that sneaky little bitch. Maxie gonna shank him. She's gonna shank him. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through the weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sell swords is tempting fate. So I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to FFXIV. Smirky bastard. Did you see? The rat has come for a nibble. You played your part perfection, Maxia, a woman of many talents, just as Thancred and Oriange described. Now let us lure Wakise out and spring our trap. Do 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 do. Those are ugly. Oh, it's like a circlet. Like it says it, but I don't like it. Maxia, you can stay with your little hairpiece. That's cool too. A brother's duty. Kona wishes to execute the final stage of his plan. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakise is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Do we though? Do we really need him alive? I mean, I guess we do, but hey. Good, I can go take my tourist photo in Earthenshire on my way back. Maxie is like, I got you, boo. my god, she looks so good hiding behind that tree. What? He walks in the puddles. He gets his feet wet? No way. I'm glad I don't have to do the sneaking part because I'm really bad at it. Who the fuck? I hear business has been good for you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. And Maxia comes out, guns blazing. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this was. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye, man. Kill these for all. Oh no, he's getting away. Fuck you. Alright, we're gonna kill the bun girl. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you'd be so kind, Maxia, pray leave them capable of speech. Do I have to? Alright, I guess I can. Right? That's a little gross. I only spit in the eyes of those I like. You heard emotion. Leave them capable of speech. I know sometimes you get a little bloodlusty, and it is what it is, but... Wow. That was easy. I bladed them in the face. Kona, I bladed them in the face. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's a second premise. What do you want with us? You took my sister, you jackass. Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royalties as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wooklam at? We're gonna kill these people. Maxia, just take a toe. Take a toe to show them that you're serious. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. Jeez. Wait, we're bonking? Why you bonking me? What'd I do? What'd I do? Also, why is bonk broken? Friends, you get to see my tits. Hold on. But it's so quiet. Ah! Thank you for dehydrate. Maxia not being sussy. She's a good girl. Ah, fuck. Alright, my friend. You have a good night, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Crap. That's better. I got a stretch, I got a blanket, I got a posture check. And I got to hydrate. Thank you, my friends. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her.
hired by who? We weren't told that either. Only Kisei Kisei knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wikise in the meantime? The bandit was running in the easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Limachi is being held. Come on, Ocean. You got stuff to do. I am going the wrong way. Kona did say east. Boop. Boop, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo, boop. Oh, shit. Here we go. Vantage point. Go find this scoundrel. I was like, where is he? He's right there. Max, yeah, I know we were told not to murder him, but I'm still thinking we should take like a toe or a finger or something. Follow from a distance. Oh, fuck. Should your query begin displaying the effect shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, make use of the cover as rocks and trees. The objective will also end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Yeah, Ocean does that. All right. Ocean! Ocean! Hey, look, a thingamabob, a vista. Ocean, you're gonna get me in trouble, boy. You know, it never dawned on me to take a thing for this. Seeing the person on the Mega Shiva, I was like, oh, you know, that makes sense. This was meant to be easy. This way. Yes, you do. All the immersion. You become a white mage. This is so much easier on Chocoback. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. go. I don't know where to go. Nagashima. That's a close one. But I'm okay. I wasn't planning it. It just ended up working to my advantage. Yay! Friends, and Endwalker, it took me forever when you follow that lady in like the first part of Garlemald. Oh my god, it took me so many tries. Finally, my money, give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself, we had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. The circle of detection definitely helps, though. We finished. Take your prize and leave me out the rest. Such hostility. You were hunting for coin and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Excuse you. I am a very pretty Makote. Who lives a quiet life in Ishgard. So, bleh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Kona told me the news. You found the abductor then. What's the situation? Hi, Thancred. I found him. I'm better than you. And do you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright then, new strategy. Forget what Kisei and stay on the Mumulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Gonna go follow the Mumulja. Please don't tell me I have to follow the Mumulja now. Oh, fuck. God damn it, Thancred. So far, so good. We're okay. This guy doesn't even give a shit. He's not even looking. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. I did it! I'm so cool. that I did it without Thancred. See, I'm better than Thancred. Look, it's a Punetti. It's probably what's his face, but cool Jaja, because he's an asshole.
Better late than never.
You suck. I mean, hi.
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart.
He's like, I don't have actual proof. I just followed
We're
him.
still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Oh, that's why they took out the Punetti.
Confound it!
I'm sorry, Kona. I'm sorry.
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
See, I love Kona so much. He's such a good boy.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her.
I didn't let her do
I
anything.
suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now.
Hubigo.
I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones.
I'm sorry, friend. Did you take something for it?
But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
You need to calm down, be patient, trust in Thancred. I thought you were the cool-headed one. Be patient, trust in Thancred. She can't believe she's saying this, but she's saying this.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi.
Lamachi, there we go. Lamachi.
Her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
I mean, yeah.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
Aww.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Mac's like, I got a boat, but I don't have a Punetti.
Why release the Punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
I love Kona so much. I love it. Maxia's got a companion. Her backstory is sad too. She wasn't abandoned, but she wasn't really loved by the people that took her in, you know? I may have put rescuing Lamachi ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I'm incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Feeding the river, Kona wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue mission. We need to gather our forces. Let's go. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamachi has been taken. Tancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry has the foresight to release your Punetti from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Erenville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? It's like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany Maxia? Sure, it's what I do best. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged, and the Punetti was let loose. Blee 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 blee. I can speak. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshires artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the tasks and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild Punettis downriver, so our girl will have fled the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. I got confused by something, friends. Use. Alright. I'm loving all the buttons. They're so cute. Bloop. No! Widowmaker, leave me be! I don't need help on that! Assuming our Punetti has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Licata. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild Punettis eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. The Gaga is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our Punetti's enticing feast. Aaronval, I would like you to just have a weapon. Like, take a dagger. Or something. Like, just something to protect yourself, because I do worry about you, you know? Ba, 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 dum, ba, ba. All right. Hello. Here we go. What is this? Oh, it's my glass. I was like, what in the world? You scattered? Okay, perfect. And then we go this way. This water is so shallow. Could she really live here? Like, this is so shallow. I feel like she would just be beached. I mean, I trust him because he's the animal expert, but I don't know. It just seems so shallow. Click. All set. I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Yes, sir. I want to see him in action. Here she is. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Aww. Yes, there's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats and lead her over to the boat. You can let Coda know we have our Punetti back. Oh, I love her. So sweet. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on, Widowmaker. I wasn't even near you. Ugh. shieldy thing. What is it? Chunky Kong, what are you? There's no way that's a dancer ability. Unless it's a new dancer ability? I want to see it happen again. Well. Oh, no, it's not it. Huh. Because that's Rampart, and it's definitely not Rampart. Tax dodging. Oh my god. I didn't even look to see what the fate was. I was too busy looking at the skill. But that's okay. I'll take my bi-colored gemstones. Friends, I need to buy stuff with them because I have like almost 600. And that way I can sell it and make lots of money. But I don't know what's selling really well. Hi, Kona. Aaronwell has the Punetti in hand, then. Good. Expecting nothing less from a certified cleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Leviar twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on a rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Sibling rescue. Sweet, I can fly after this. Kona is nervously awaiting the call from Thancred. Thancred must know something by now. Speak of the devil. You found her. Understood, thank you. I had to invoke his name. Thancred followed Hubigo's boat to the destination and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakulda Jah and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Amity is in rich leaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the Punetti and make our way back down the river. Ooh, you got Mexicans? Ooh, what kind of Mexican food did you get? Did you get tacos? Or a burrito? Or a quesadilla? Oh, is this another dungeon? Oh, hell yeah. Chimichanga's nice.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I'm walking so daintily, or running so daintily, I should say. Cool, Jah, you're an asshole.
These pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Fongentin poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Fongentin? Fongentin, is that his name? Oh, I made it many more syllables than it actually was.
Was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me.
Kona, you have a... That's my boy!
Who did that?
I was like, you got a gun? Fucking use it!
His scales are as thick as his skull.
I love Kona! I love him! He's the first machinist that I know that pulled out a gun and fucking used it! Ah!
Coward! You dare ambush me?
Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
Are you gonna use her as a human shield, you scumbag? Oh, Maxia, you I love you! Oh my god, I love her!
Not to be underestimated.
Oh my god!
They can do nothing while we have.
Nice catch, Kona!
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you alright?
Aye, thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them.
Hey, he needed me to distract him. He needed my kitty titties to distract things before he could do stuff. And he didn't catch her. Kona did. You like Kona.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I got these maggots and feed them their entrails.
No, I don't like Dankert. He has yet to prove himself to me.
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Can we just get another keystone?
Damn you, backward Jaja!
Because, like, we did do the thingy mabobber, and it was stolen from us by an asshole. So if we explain if we explain that, can we just get a new one?
Give chase.
Okay.
We head back. Hamachi is safe. And that is what matters.
He needs a healer. We have at least 2 in our party. I think someone should fix his shoulder before he fucks it up. I'm glad to see you're unharmed, MSG. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you too. Why doesn't Alphino do it? or Thancred. Not Thancred. They can both heal. I was backup healer. And all of you too. Look how happy I am. But Kultaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him and it cost me a keystone. Fongentine upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. The contest isn't over yet, so we take back what was stolen. We won't let Bakulja get away with this. So we take back what was stolen. Because I'm evil. But in a cute way. Yes, we'll do that exactly. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakulja curse some useless Bonawa sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Cyril I would assume. He is devoted to our brother and is the only Bonawa I know of participating in the right of succession. If Cyril was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Oh, shit. He's such a loving brother. I love him. Kona, I just want to hug you. But Kultaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lemichi. He is a really good brother. I shall request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards the life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Just something to think about. For now, however, the ride continues. I thank you all for your help. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuklamat? You bet I am. Zeralja's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Love it. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. I can fly! Woo! I like your Elezen's hair. Unless you changed it again. Look, friends, I'm finally at 93, like I thought I was earlier. Wuklamat has her sights set on Yakoi's village. Nice. The road beckons, friend. Let's be on our way to Yakoi. Yakoi? Yaki? Yakoi, I think. Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakise? Just going to rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger dictated at himself. No. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Ramses.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors.
I don't know if I know that one. Cherry! Welcome in, friends! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream? How was crafting? Are you ready for Maxia's login numbers? friends, welcome in. Welcome in, writers. If we do not know each other, I am Riding the Waves. I am primarily a Final Fantasy XIV VTuber, though I have been dabbling into more variety. Tonight was supposed to be Xenoblade, but technology decided to kick so much ass that we went to 14 instead, just right out of the bat. To still have tech issues, but they're now resolved, so we're good. Nice. Evil. Oh, right. Evilise. Yeah. Evilise. Cherry. Maxie is so happy. She gets to do her role quest in Ishgard, and she doesn't have to be a red mage this time. All the food. Make all the food in pots. We did the Endwalker ones as a red mage because I didn't have summoner at that point. And it was awful, but we did it for Bay. We did it for Bay. And Bay's not here so far, but it's okay because we're still in Ishgard. Maxie is like, I get to come home. Oh, also I can fly. But I do hope you had a good stream, and if you have to do anything post-stream, please make sure you go do it. That goes for you and your community. We are just doing, we finally hit level 93 quest friends. And Maxie's 4 levels away from being 100 as a paladin, so that means we're gonna go white mage after this, and it's gonna be awful. For no other reason than I'm gonna have to be a white mage. Nope. I just ran the first dungeon as needed in the MSQ. Wait, why did I stop flying? Ooh, because there's a vista. Ooh. Thank you for the hydrate, my friend. Oh, and Cherry, you're gonna get really mad at me, but I'm gonna do the thing later. For my own mental sanity, you know? Ow, I don't care about that. I know. I can't. I'll DM you later about it in detail, but yeah. Thank you. It's not complicated, but like I was talking to chat earlier, and we were kind of talking about it earlier before I had all these microphone issues, but like I've been like super depressed this last week, and it could be a multitude of things. It could be my pills not being strong enough. It could be just stress factors. Like I don't exactly have a reasoning for it, but I was super depressed last week, and then things kind of became really climatic and got a lot worse before they got any better, and I'm still kind of dealing with the aftermath of all of it. So like earlier today I was doing something just like right at the start of the stream, and I was basically just ready to cry from the whole thing, and then with the tech issues attached to it, like I was just ready to call it quits like 5 minutes into stream. So I'm trying to do what's best for me at this point, and like I'm trying to be good and I'm trying to be gentle to myself, but there's also a point where I'm like I just can't. Like at this point, like I have to really take care of myself. So like streaming is great, it's phenomenal, but I will not lie, it is extremely hard sometimes because I do want to be happy and perky and in a good mood, and you know, when I'm depressed, I'm just masking. And then after a while, the mask just kind of crumbles and I have a really bad day. Thank you for that, Patties. I appreciate it. So I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me and sticking through with me and putting up with me as I kind of try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because other than the fact that I have depression and I have PMDD, as far as I know, as of right now, what's causing this is not related to each other. So I don't know if it's just I'm peaking, like I've reached the point where I can't, thank you for the help, Patties, where I just can't like mask it anymore, or if it's something like just chemically totally imbalanced, because again, I am on meds for all of this, but I feel like they're not working and stuff, but I know my thyroid is fine, so I guess that's the silver lining. Yeah, see, what sucks for me is if I don't stream, I feel really guilty not streaming, which we've talked about before. And like today with all the mic issues, if I hadn't gotten it fixed when I got it fixed, I would have just canceled stream and then I would have cried and I would have just cried all night. But now that we have the mic replaced, and while I wait for a new cable to kind of maybe see if that's the issue or whatnot, I'm doing better a little mentally, but there are other things going on behind the scenes that none of you guys can see. Like none of you guys can see. So it's affecting me a lot because I can't explain it to somebody because nobody sees what I'm seeing currently. So it's becoming a lot. And I could tell Doc and show Doc kind of what I'm dealing with, but at the same point, he'll understand a third of it, not all of it, because he's only dealing with a part, like he would only know a part of it. You know, like it's just, I am reaching my breaking point because I am a sponge and I will take it all in until I physically explode and can't take it anymore. And it's just how I've always been. And I've had a lot of coping mechanisms and I've done a lot of things that are helpful for me. And because of my past, I can say confidently, like I'm super depressed, I'm super unhappy, I'm super irritable. But like, I don't have the tendencies that I had years ago, which is great. So if I can figure out what's causing this imbalance now, I feel like I'll be in a good spot. But I don't know what's causing it. We can't figure it out and stuff. I know, and I'm also looking forward to like Vermont and stuff because I'm going away to Vermont on the 27th and I'll be gone until the 3rd. So I'll be in like a different area. I will be doing like, I'll be in fresh air. I won't have any work stress or anything. And yeah, I'm going with Doc and his family. They go every year. So this is like the first, so this is the first year I actually get to go. And I haven't been on vacation in about 5 years. And the last time I went on vacation, when I came back from vacation, a friendship had ended. And she, like everybody else, decided to like ghost me and not talk to me about why we were no longer friends. But you know, I haven't had the most pleasant experience. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't take vacations. I just don't. I usually went to like conventions or so forth and took like weekends at a time, but I've never taken a vacation. So the last time I took a vacation, I was working at my other job, or my old job. And that was before COVID. So I just don't. And then like I have them, but like last year I might have gone on vacation or done a staycation, but I was so occupied with my dad and flying back and forth to LA and stuff, I just didn't have the time off. Oh, that's awesome. I know we're talking about like hiking and using the pools there, and going biking and stuff. So I want days of rest and I want days of activity and stuff. And I just honestly just want to get in the fresh air and deal with all this stress and put all the stress behind me. So I am very excited. And I think that's kind of too why I want to put all this other stuff that you know what's going on, Terry, behind me. So that way when I go to Vermont and take my vacation, I can fully enjoy my vacation. Yeah. I mean, I promise I will be good. I might just go to a teddy bear factory and get a teddy bear. But other than that, you know, I promise I'll be good. We'll talk about it more as we get closer, because it's not until next week. So we're going to enjoy this week together, this crazy hectic week of try not to laugh and cooking streams and 14 and all that good stuff. And then next week we'll talk more about it, because the 27th will be the day I leave. I appreciate it, Shadow. I appreciate it. I will warn you all right now, I tend to keep everything internalized. Only a few people will actually ever know what's going on with me, and it's usually because they've either a part of it, they've seen parts of it, or something. Like, it's just how I be. And I've gotten yelled at by music for it. I've gotten yelled at by Doc for it. Cherry's yelled at me. It's something that I've always grown up doing, because it tends to be when I express how I'm feeling, it turns around and gets thrown back in my face, and I feel guilty feeling the way I feel. So I just don't talk about it. And I internalize all of it. And it's great. Not really. Don't be me. But see, I also have this thing, Cherry, where if I'm feeling a certain way, happy, sad, whatever, I tend to write about it, because I can kind of put my words into some focus. And even if it's nothing bad, like it's just a train of thought, I use Twitter to do that train of thought. Terrible, because I want to do content creation and I shouldn't fill my feeds with such negativity. But at the reverse flip side of that, I also talk a lot about mental health, and you know, to do that I have to write about stuff. Yeah, I don't like being forced. I don't like being forced. I know. I do know how to write. It's so beautiful. Automod's like, all the oppression. All the oppression. Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook in forever, because every time I go to Facebook, this kid that I went to college with keeps DMing me, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. He'll just be like, hey, Waves, what's up? How's it going, beautiful? Blah, blah. Like, he's not flirting. He's just not. And I just can't. Alrighty. Hold up. I go to do this and everything breaks. There we go. All right, it's emote only for 5 minutes. Hedgehog is demanded emotes only for 5 minutes. Friends and ads about to play. Alrighty. I couldn't leave without letting her quick know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. I love you guys, you know that, right? And I'm very, as hard as starting stream was today, I am very grateful that I stayed live and we could all hang out. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get sappy. I just want you all to know that. And now Aaron Bell's nowhere to be seen. Could you wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wooklemat would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards then. I thought Kryl was on the other side of Ocean and I didn't see her when she was next to Alphino, so I still didn't see her. Alrighty, new area! Woo! Let's go! You know, I just unlocked flying only. Jesus. To reduce conduct, I don't care, no preference. I don't care. We're at Soulless. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlord's Echo. Warlord's Echo? Are we really that high up? I mean, I guess, yeah. It doesn't feel like it because of the area gap, but... Alpaca keep. Okay. Friends, I got the ads pause, well, not pause, I got them muted until our timer goes off. Snoozed, that's the word I was looking for, snoozed. Okay. Phew, I'm thinking getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from Lay of Proof where Papa met the Yakoi. Huh. They're an interesting kind of people. And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most of Tirali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in the mountains' fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they've pledged to undertake in their pack of the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Vidral Vogarmanda, to maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Waclamet told us about the Vidral, creatures that live so far, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Indeed, yet even among these anomalies, the Gormanda is unrivaled in strength and has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you've learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulul Jaja who last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said that the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valgomanda was lured inside by Gulul Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest of all Vidral. I wonder what it's like to fight it. Warlord's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. You are imprisoned! Alright, you're all free. You have endured the emotes. You are all free. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flesh out Pakul Jaja first so I can best beat my keystone out of him. Sorry, Fritz. Sorry. Identifying the Dawn Servant's Elector should be our priority. Let's find that thieving chief. Identifying the Dawn Servant. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Karyozar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that the High Luminary Gerfurlor is to be found there. If we were to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. All right. Oh, I didn't touch the shiny. I don't think I touched the shiny. I don't know. I don't remember. I did. Okay, we touched the shiny. We are good. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wuklimat, third promise of Tiolol, and I seek your lector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerfurler? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Huh, that was easier than expected. In we go then. My brain is going burr on speaking. I try and I fail. Gods, is that? Hi. Valgarmanda. Oh shit, it's like rolling encased in ice. Welcome. High Luminary Gerfurler? He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermerwer. This is a sky ruin. Valgarmanda? It is, the Tyrell Verdrell, whose name has invoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors, evolved beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valgarmanda's tempestuous power. When the sky ruin descended upon Orkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulujalja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Valgamanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Oh my god. Gulunjaja tricked the sky ruin into losing control of his own ice magics, causing the unwitting Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. Oh shit. So it's its own ice? And it's been like that ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? The same question looms large in our minds. The magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valgamanda commands power of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was a result of those energies slipping free. Interesting thought. That raging tempest from Valgamanda. Setting future worries aside, you are come to tempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, have left me with the instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidden mountains and find the waiting Gerfurler. That is to be your challenge. So the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it. I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. I'm gonna fight that thing. Yo, I wonder if that's the first trial fight or the extreme fight. Well, no, because the extreme would be the first trial fight, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. It's definitely gonna be a trial fight. I can see it. I can feel it. Gods, Valgamanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. The feat of proof. Alpha No would share his strategy for information gathering. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the high luminary Gerfurler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakhoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfurler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words, such as my theory anyway. Let's see what we can discover. All right. Friends, I think I'm gonna call it a little early here because I am butchering the language and I do not want to butcher the language. So I'm going to give my mouth and throat a chance to rest. But we're making good progress. We're making very good progress. Oh, Ocean can't climb up here. Ocean has gotten stuck. He requires assistance. He has gotten stuck. Oh goodness. Someone send help. Someone send help. He got stuck. Ocean's in panic. Ocean's in panic. But friends, thank you, my friends, for hanging out. I appreciate it. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me today. It does mean an absolute world to me that you would hang out with me, of all people. I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to try to get my shit together as I try to recoup my mental state. I promise you I am okay. I'm just depressed from lots of things that are going on behind the scenes, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can for myself. I am trying to be kind to myself. It's just something that I have to deal with from time to time. Again, I don't typically have these lows as badly as I do, but I'm noticing they're flaring up more and more, which could be just medication not working or so forth. I'm switching medication in a week, less than a week. I'm switching medication. My doctor wants me to finish the one because I was almost done with it before I switched to a new one. So hopefully, you know, as things come down and things come back up, we'll figure shit out and, you know, we'll see how it goes from there. But I appreciate you all kind of hanging out with me and being there for me. It does mean a lot. As always, my friends, make sure you take care of yourself mentally. It is just as important as taking care of yourself physically. I do hope you have a great and wonderful rest of your night and a fantastic day tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time for Try Not to Laugh. It was redeemed or was unlocked during the charity event last month. I don't have a penalty right now for if I do laugh. It's something that we can discuss. If you have any suggestions, please either DM them to me, DM them to me on Twitter, post them in the Discord, what have you. If we'd rather just not have me punished, I'm also okay with that. We'll see what tomorrow brings, I guess, my friends. And if you have videos that you'd like to share with me for the challenge, please feel free to DM them to me. Just know that if I think the video could be questionable, I will have one of my mods review it before stream tomorrow, just so I don't get in trouble and it's nothing too inappropriate for stream. So if you have clips or whatnot you want to share with me, that's fine. I would say nothing, you know, nothing pornographic. Language is okay-ish. You know, if you can't say it in chat, minus fuck, I'll allow fuck for these clips. you know, can't say it in chat, probably can't say it on stream, and nothing like music video-y. Don't get me banned. That's the rule for tomorrow. Don't get me banned. And then Wednesday, we'll be over in Halicarnassus for 14 again, for ocean fishing, PvP, and then raid. There's no stream Thursday. Friday, same thing, Halicarnassus, PvP, fishing, and raid. And Saturday, we have a double header. We're doing our cooking stream, which I haven't decided what we're cooking yet. And then we're doing MSQ. So that's what we're doing on Saturday. So yeah, friends, I appreciate it. Let's go raid out. Let's go give somebody some love as I click all the wrong things. Let's go hang out with, we're gonna make this easy. We're gonna go hang out with Allie and Ashford. Allie and Ashford is a member of Waves of Chaos. They are playing Lethal Company with Momo. And it's awesome. They are an awesome bunch. We love it. We love all of them. So we're gonna go hang out with them both. Go say hi. Go be awesome, fantastic people. I'm sorry. They're hanging out with Peach Tanuki. I think they used to go by Momo and then they changed their name. My apologies. Okay. Let's go give them the standard raid message. Thank you, my friend. If it's my HyperX acting up, it could be a few things. It could be that the fact that the drivers don't update because of stupid technology, or it could be a cord and I'm getting a new cord on Wednesday, so we'll test it on Wednesday. We'll see. But friends, please copy and paste the raid message. Please be awesome and fantastic friends to our good friends Allie and Ashford and Peach Tanuki. There we go. My brain can't function. Go say hi, go be awesome, and I will see you right back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time for Try Not to Laugh challenge. Make sure you drink water, take care of yourselves. I love you. Till later.